Hey, good morning, guys. So today I am with Pastor William. Well, thank you so much, Pastor William, for this invitation, for the lunch invitation. Thank you very much. And William has studied in Liberty University, and he has taken theology and pre-law in government. Also, after that, he moved to the Philippines and he studied in Ateneo. He has taken the psychology of counseling, right? Yeah, so now let's have some few questions for Pastor William. And also, yeah, before I forgot, he also had a ministry in the Philippines from 2007 to 2013 in Word of Hope, right? Word of Hope, and 6 to 8 months in Dating Daan, right? Together with his wife, and his wife is a Filipino Chinese. So how's your Chinese? Are you learning? Is it really good?
我 mission 学生
Wow, wow. All right. Okay, so I have 7 questions to Pastor William. My first one is, how's life going these days? So what's keeping you busy now that we are in holiday?
very good. I'm learning Chinese.
Wow.
I
Are you learning Chinese every day?
not every day,
Okay.
like every other day. Well, sometimes I have to do my schoolwork still.
Oh, yeah, you have to. You have to. Yeah, right. So yes,
And
okay.
then running and exercise.
Oh,
And,
cool. Yeah, we have to keep fit, right?
Yeah.
And be healthy.
Even though it's cold outside.
Yes. So we are now on this 3rd week of our holidays. So we
Yeah.
still have 1 more week and we're gonna go back to school. Okay, so my second question is, what's the best thing going on in your life right now, aside from studying Chinese, and also you're keeping fit, you have a lot of exercises mostly every day maybe. So what's the best thing going on in your life right now?
I think the best thing is connecting with my daughter, my
Absolutely,
wife.
yes.
Because they're in Philippines. Sometimes we watch movies together, but
Wow.
always talking, even work out. How do I say? Even when they're fighting, like
Yeah, so you're always there. You are always present.
still present.
Yeah,
in their
even
life.
like only online, but
Right.
present in their life. Wow, that's good. Well, actually, William and I, we have in the same situation where my family is also in the Philippines and his family is also in the Philippines. He has a loving daughter. How old is she?
15 now.
15 years old, and of course he has a loving wife, a Filipino Chinese. So they got stranded also, right? When do you?
Well, before they could get stranded, I sent them back because I thought it was the best thing for them to be at their home to wait out the COVID situation.
Yeah. But then, and the rest is history,
Just
right?
belong.
Yes. Okay. So, how important is that someone learns a specific prayer? So, have you got like a specific prayer and then God answered? Could you tell me? I know maybe so many, but could you tell us like some specific that God answered your prayer?
Well, last year, I prayed several times for me to be a psychology teacher, and I prayed several times that my wife and I would come back together. Even though, how do I say it? I would say, like, when you say specific prayer, I hope that we're not talking like Hail Mary or, for example,
No, of
Our
course
Father.
not. No, of course not. Yeah, the specific prayer, like you have mentioned that you've been praying together with your wife to at least teach you, to at least to teach psychology, right?
Yeah,
and I remember,
psychology.
I remember also we had that prayer in our house church, like we prayed about for you to have a psychology, and I got a joke. I cracked a joke like, oh, I was teaching psychology that time, and then I told you, okay, I'm gonna give you my course. You teach psychology because I can teach anything in the program, and it did happen, right? So
Yeah.
how do you feel that? Like, how do you thank God for that answered prayer? Like you've been so happy.
I was happy that I could teach psychology
Okay.
last semester, and even though I'm working through it, I mean, trying to get better. I guess that's the struggle that I have right now, as I'm just learning JC. But
Okay.
I feel, how do I say? I feel that God has put me in a place, and I
Yes.
can't back out from it.
Okay, so my fourth question is that what's been the thing you lean on, like you lean on when life gets hard?
When life gets hard,
Yes.
I just focus on my wife, who encourages me, who
Very supportive wife.
Yes,
Okay. Okay.
who, how do I say it? Who tells me good things and tells me, even pushes me to go back to church or to keep praying, to work things out.
Okay. Okay.
So
That's good. She's very supportive.
even if I'm weak, then she's
yeah,
still
okay.
supporting me.
Wow, wow, so sweet. All right. Okay, so what prayer have you been praying the longest? What prayer? Do you have like prayer that you've been praying the longest?
You mean other than our Father who art in heaven?
Yeah,
The
like no
Lord's Prayer.
specific. Yeah, no. It's like the specific prayer. For example, me, I've been praying to God, to at least open the border, like so that my family could come back here. Yeah, I've been praying that since the beginning of this pandemic that we could be reunited again. So how about you? What?
I'm also praying for my wife to join me here.
Yes, yes.
She just had COVID, so I was really praying that she'd get better from it, because although she has vaccination and she had her 2 shots, she still got it. So I was praying that my daughter wouldn't get it. And luckily, or by grace of God, I should say, that my wife recovered well.
Oh yes. Amen. Okay, that's good.
And my daughter didn't get it. So,
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a chance. What message would you like to give to your daughter? Like say hi daughter, and then you could say something to your daughter.
okay.
I know you miss your daughter so much. Yeah, so
Okay. So, Jane, I know you're maturing and doing your best and working with mom, and I'm so proud of you for the growth that you've done, for the character that God is shaping in you, and I hope that you work and continually work with mom, both on your Chinese, so that you can join me here, and I hope that you will help mom to come here by doing your studies. Okay.
all right. So you also have mentioned that your wife is very supportive to you no matter
Yeah.
what, right? So would you like to give her a message, like to your wife? What would you like to say?
Real simple. Thank you. Mahal. Mahal ko. Ikaw.
Wow, that's so sweet.
Inibig kita.
Oh, that's really, really sweet.
I hope to see you again here.
Alright, so now let's go back to this question. Like, if you could ask Jesus to change one problem in the world today, which problem would you pick?
In the world today.
Yeah.
That's a hard question.
Yeah. If you could just ask Jesus to change one problem in the world today, which problem would you like? Would you like ask Lord, please end the pandemic, or what?
I would say give a lot of healing, especially for the mentally ill, to help people cope not only with this pandemic,
Okay.
But with many sufferings that we have in this world today, from the mental illness to physical illness to so many things.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice. Now I have one last question, and then you are American, and you have your wife is Filipina, and so your daughter is now Filipino American, right?
Yes.
So okay. So could you tell us? Could you give us some encouraging or inspirational message to those people, to those Christians who are suffering this time? Just a bit of encouragement to hold on to Jesus. Yeah, to your American friends, American Christian friends, or Filipino Christian friends.
When I look at Paul's suffering and Jesus' suffering on the cross, you see the suffering, and in the Bible it says that us husbands we were supposed to be like Christ, and Christ suffered so much. So even if, for example, there's something testing us or challenging us, we should welcome, as Paul did, the sufferings of Christ. And Paul is such a unique character because, how do I say it? He went from one direction and against Christ, and completely went in favor of Christ, and was ready to endure all this pain and suffering. So even if we just done 1 inch of it, right, it's such a miracle for us still to take part in Christ's suffering, but also to know that Christ is always with us, and that we are always supported as just like Paul was in the missionary trip.
Alright, so that's all, William. Thank you so much for this interview. Bye-bye!